The next one, kinetic friction. If the external force acting on the object is greater than maximum static friction, in the object begin to slide. அதாவது நம்ம கொடுக்கிற external force வந்து maximum static friction விட greater than இருக்கும்போது அந்த object வந்து slide ஆக ஆரம்பிக்குது. When an object slide, the surface exert a frictional force called kinetic friction F of k vector. It is also called sliding friction or dynamic friction. To move an object at constant velocity, we must apply a force which is equal in magnitude and opposite to the direction of kinetic friction. Experimentally, it was found that the magnitude of kinetic friction is mu of f of k is equal to mu of k into n. Mu of k is the coefficient of kinetic friction. N is the normal force exerted by the surface on the object. The condition is, another condition is mu of k less than mu of s. Mu of k is the coefficient of kinetic friction. Mu of s is the coefficient of static friction. Mu of k less than mu of s. இந்த கண்டிஷன்ல இருக்கும்போது தான் அந்த ஆப்ஜெக்ட் வந்து மூவ் ஆக ஆரம்பிக்குது. It implies that the starting of a motion is more difficult than maintaining it. The graph show that the variation of both static and kinetic frictional force with external applied force. The graph show that the static friction increase linearly with external force applied force till reach the maximum. If the object begin to move when the kinetic friction is slightly less than the maximum static friction, the kinetic friction is constant and it is independent of applied force. The difference between static and kinetic friction. In the first one, static friction opposes the starting of motion. In kinetic friction opposes the relative motion of the object with respect to the surface. Next point, both are same. In static friction, independent of the surface area of contact. Kinetic friction is also independent of surface area of contact. Mu of s. In static friction, mu of s, that is coefficient of static friction, depends on the nature of material in mutual contact. In kinetic friction, mu of k, that is coefficient of kinetic friction, depends on nature of material and temperature of the surface. In static friction, depends on the magnitude of applied force. In kinetic friction, independent of magnitude of applied force. Static friction can take value from 0 to mu of s into n. In kinetic friction can never be 0 and always equal to mu of k into n, whatever be the speed. F of s greater than f of k in static friction. In kinetic friction is less than maximum value of static friction. In static friction, mu of s greater than mu of k. In kinetic friction, coefficient of kinetic friction is less than coefficient of static friction. The next one, to move an object, bush or bull, which is easier? Let us consider an object placed on the surface. When a body pushed at an arbitrary angle theta, the angle between 0 to 90 degree. The applied force, then push. The applied force act in this direction. The applied force can be resolved into two components. One is parallel force, another one is horizontal perpendicular force. Parallel force taken as F sin theta. Perpendicular force taken as F cos theta. The static frictional force act in the opposite direction. Therefore, F of s. In a free body diagram, let us consider an object. In the gravitational force act in the downward direction. In the normal force act in the upward direction. We are applied the force. Therefore, applied force, that is push. Therefore, F. The static frictional force act in the opposite direction. Therefore, F of s. The normal force act in the body increases. Therefore, n push is equal to the gravitational force mg plus applied force is a perpendicular distance. Therefore, F cos theta. Maximum static friction is also increases. Therefore, F of x maximum is equal to the formula mu of s into N bush. Therefore, N value substitute in this equation. Therefore, f of x maximum is equal to mu of s, N value is equal to mg plus f cos theta. In this equation, show that a greater force need to be applied to push the object into motion. The next one, pull. Let us consider an object placed on the surface. When a body is pulled at an arbitrary angle theta, the angle between theta to 90 degree. Therefore, pulled on the force. Therefore, the applied force F can be resolved into two components. One is sin theta, parallel force, another one is perpendicular force. In the parallel force taken as F sin theta. The perpendicular force taken as F cos theta. The static frictional force act in the opposite direction. In a free body diagram, let us consider an object. The gravitational force act in this downward direction. In the normal force act in the upward direction. We are applied force in this direction. The static frictional force act in the opposite direction, that is F of S. The normal force act in the body decreases. Therefore, N bull is equal to this is the opposite direction. Therefore, N bull is equal to mg minus F cos theta. Compared to this equation, the equation shows that in the normal force N full is less than N bush. So, it is easier to pull an object than to push to make it move. The next one, angle of friction. Let us consider an object placed on the surface. The gravitational force act in the downward direction. The normal force act in the upward direction. The frictional force act in the opposite direction. The angle of friction is defined as the angle between the normal force and the resultant force of normal force and maximum friction force F of S maximum. R is the resultant force. Therefore, R vector is equal to normal force into maximum F of S maximum force. Therefore, R is equal to N vector plus F of S maximum vector. The resultant force according to parallelogram law of vector. Therefore, R is equal to root of F of X maximum square plus N square. The direction is equal to tan theta. Tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. Therefore, tan theta is equal to F of X maximum by N. The frictional relation, the object began to slide. Therefore, F of X maximum is equal to mu S into N. In this equation, mu S value is equal to mu of S is equal to F of S maximum by N. This is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Comparing equation 1 and 2. Therefore, the mu S value is equal to tan theta. Mu S is equal to coefficient of static friction. Coefficient of static friction is equal to tangent of the angle of friction.